Hi and welcome amazing and beautiful people. My name is Lee Mandano and in this video we will be learning the basics of the Open Broadcast Software. To help you get started into live streaming. I'll only be going into the very basics, so nothing too fancy, so you'll be able to get an overview of the software itself. As you can see, we are in OBS software, and this is what you are presented with in the UI, or also known as user interface. It's a tech term to describe the overall look from a user's perspective, which is what you can see. In the main view, we have 6 panels. Each panel has its own function. We have the preview, scene sources, audio mixer, scene transitions, and controls. Preview is where we see this panel. That is, it will display what our audiences will be viewing when we go live. A good rule to keep is to disable the preview when you go live, which can be done by right-clicking anywhere on the preview panel to disable it. What this does is it will reduce the processing power on your computer, so you have more resources to be dedicated to your stream. Here we have scenes. The scene panel normally will be blank, but as you can see, I've created a number of scenes which I use to set up for specific purposes. Now, a scene is the starting point for what you will be wanting to display on your stream. It will include everything you set up in the sources panel. You can create new scenes by clicking on the add icon, which you can name it anything that is relative to your purposes. I can also use the minus if I want to remove any unnecessary scenes. You can also reorder them with the up and down arrow icons if you want to set up your scenes in a particular order. Example would be if you were streaming a countdown timer and then transitioning into your stream presentation, it would make sense to make the countdown timer at the top of your stream and your stream underneath it. So it makes it a smooth flow from one scene to the next. Now, this is what's related to what is selected in your scenes panel. Here we can see in my different scenes, there are different sources in each of them. Each with their own customized settings, each one will represent what I want to be displayed to in my preview when I stream live. I can create or delete, like in sources, and move the order from top to bottom. Unlike scenes, the order is dependent, layered upon each other. So if I move the background on top, you can see it makes others disappear. So it's good to know that when you can't see something, there's a chance that it is hidden from something on top. The main ones to get you started when creating a scene would be video capture device, which is your camera, game capture related to your video gamers, and display capture for sharing what is on your screen like a browser or a PowerPoint, or for tutorials like I'm doing now. The audio mixer. This fancy, colorful looking thing is something to learn because there is nothing worse than terrible audio. No matter how good your visuals are, if your audio is bad, it will turn people off. But we won't go into too much into that. Let's keep it basic. Now, in the audio mixer, these are what you call audio channels. These audio channels control and monitor your sound input and output, meaning what is coming in, such as your microphone, and what is coming out would be something like your headphones or your speakers. The colors represent the volume of loudness of what is being received. So the green you'd consider as safe, yellow okay, and red as peaking, which can be controlled by the gray box on the blue line that can be moved from left to right. If you are familiar with sound and think you need to add some filters or want to customize anything, the gear icon will give you those options. Scene transitions. Scene transitions are related to what animation takes place in between changing scenes. So instead of a flash, it can dissolve into the next scene, allowing for a smooth change, like when I transition from my countdown to my game or my display. It just provides a minor but better viewing experience for your audience. You can change from fade to cut or add others with the plus and the minus icons. The duration will affect how many seconds the fade between scenes will take. Adding a smaller number will increase the speed, where a bigger number will slow the speed of the transition. Over here we have controls. Under the control panel is the main area where we can go to do various options such as go live, make screen recordings, and access the advanced settings we see various options. Streaming enables you to go live but doesn't record. Start recording only records but doesn't let you go live. Studio mode is for when you want to see what scene you want to prepare next to go live. Settings is for the advanced customization for your stream, recording, and other add-ons. So I hope I have given you a very basic overview of OBS. I'm sure you will work out your way to play around with the settings and extra features that OBS has to offer. If you have found this video helpful, please hit me a like and a subscribe. I hope to continue making more videos like this to help you and others out. Again, thanks for watching. I'm Lee Mandano. Ciao.